Here's a story that keeps repeating. A team builds an agent, tests it against clean data, demos it to leadership, and everyone gets excited. Then it goes to production and just falls apart. And the model isn't the issue here because OpenAI, Anthropic, Google, they all have very powerful models. The issues are around the model. And this is because in production your data is really messy, right? You have typos, you have missing fields, you have edge cases that nobody has predicted, and APIs hit rate limits, schemas change, and you get undocumented behaviors under load. Context accumulates across multi-turn conversations and pushes past the model's effective window. And errors compound because one bad step cascades across the entire workflow. The Apex Agents benchmark from Mercor showed that even the best performing models completed only 24% of real-world professional tasks on their first attempt, and that should actually tell you something about the gap between demos and production, right? Let's walk through the 3 most common failure patterns. The first one is context failures. There's a phenomenon that's called lost in the middle. Even though model says it supports 200,000 tokens, in practice, performance drops hard past around 50K. Teams usually dump entire doc libraries into every request and wonder why the agent loses focus. The fix for this? Well, be ruthless about the context, right? You just need to load what the agent needs for the current step. Try to isolate sessions as much as possible so you don't get context bleeding across users, and validate what your RAG pipeline retrieves before you inject it. Stale docs or contradictory sources should be filtered at retrieval time, not left for the model to sort out, because as you know, the context window will get very big just because they try to filter everything. The second one is fragile tool connectors. Enterprise APIs were not designed for AI agents. You get credential expiration issues that surface as silent 401s or 403s. The agent doesn't know how to handle them, so it retries, then the retry fails, it picks a different tool, that tool fails for the same reason, and meanwhile your agent is actually burning tokens and producing confident answers based on none of the data it was supported to use. Every external call needs a clear failure mode. Your agent should never fail silently. You should version your API schemas in your CI pipeline, monitor your tool call success rates, because if you don't know your fail rates, you cannot improve them. Number 3 is compounding errors. The fix is pretty straightforward. Keep your workflows as short as possible. If you can do a task in 3 steps instead of 10, do it in 3. Use human in the loop for destructive operations. Add validation checkpoints after each step to verify state before moving on. And instrument every step so you know where the agent has deviated, not just that it actually failed. Now here's the part that nobody talks about. All the failures I just described are about how the agent behaves, but the biggest problem is actually governance. Think about it, most of your agents run with your developer's credentials. There is no agent identity, there is no way to answer who the agent is, what it did, or how to revoke its access without breaking the developer's workflow. Enterprises right now have only minimal guardrails, credentials get injected directly into the agent's runtime, and there is absolutely no audit trail. And shadow AI is real. 80% of employees are using unapproved AI tools at work, and the EU AI Act becomes fully applicable in August 2026, requiring audit trails, agent identity, and human oversight. If you don't comply, penalties go up to 7% of your global revenue. Most enterprises today can't even tell you which agents are running in their environments, let alone what these agents are doing. So what's the path forward? You need to actually treat agents like any other production system. That means that governance and observability should be built in from the start, not bolted on later. And that's exactly the problem Lens Agents was built to solve. Because with Lens Agents, every agent has its own identity, credentials are injected server-side and they are never visible to the agent process. There's a policy engine that controls what agents can access. You can activate budgeting per agent, per team, or per organization. And a full audit trail for every tool call, LLM request, and shell command is available. It doesn't matter if you're using Claude Desktop, Copilot, or custom agent built with Crew AI or AutoGen. Lens Agents governs them all under the same plane. You don't have to choose between speed and control, as you'll be able to have them both at the same time. AI agents really work, but not the way demo suggests. The teams that are winning in production are the ones that are treating their agents like real production systems with real governance. If you want to try Lens agents, I'll drop the link in the video description. And if you found this useful, hit that like button and subscribe for more DevOps and cloud engineering content. And that's it for this one. I'll see you in the next one.